Friends, in this video we can started microsporogenesis. Microsporogenesis means the process of formation of pollen grains or microspores from pollen mother cell or the microspore mother cell through meiosis is called microsporogenesis. Here in this transfer section of the anther, which is having the four microsporangium or the sporogenous tissues. These sporogenous tissues, see here, which is the rough diagram of this one, transfer section of the anther. This, when the anther in the young, which is having the sporogenous mass of cells, homogeneous compactly arranged mass of cells. When the anther matures, these pollen sac becomes larger or the microsporangium become larger in size. These sporogenous cells of the tissues becomes rounded in shapes. Then each cell of the sporogenous tissues act as a microspore mother cell. See here this firstly these pollen sac which is having the sporogenous tissues, each cell of these have to form microspore mother cell. When it is matures, then these microspore mother cells undergo meiosis to produce pollen tetrads. Pollen tetrad means cluster of 4 haploid microspores. When the Calage enzyme will be act on these pollen tetrads, these becomes individual microspores. Then these microspores further develop into pollen grains. These pollen grains, which is dehisces from the anther, which is acts as a main gametophyte. Here we can explain once again. Microsporogenesis means the process of formation of the microspores or the pollen grains from microspore mother cell or the pollen mother cell through meiosis is called microsporogenesis. Here first young iddaಗ microsporangium ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ sporogenous tissues ಇರುತ್ತೆ. These sporogenous tissues are the cells which is acts as a microspore mother cell. ಯಾವಾಗಂದ್ರೆ when it is matures. ಆಂಥರ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮ್ಯಾಚೂರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪೋರೋಜಿನಸ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ರೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಆಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೋಲನ್ ಟೆಟ್ರಾಡ್ಸನ್ನು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವೆ. ದೀಸ್ ಪೋಲನ್ ಟೆಟ್ರಾಡ್ಸ್ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲೇಜ್ ಎಂಜೈಮ್ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ, ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೀಸ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಿ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸನ್ನು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ದೀಸ್ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಮೇಲ್ ಗೆಮೆಟೋಫೈಟ್. See here. Next is the inside each microsporangium several thousands of microspores or pollen grains are formed, released with the dehiscence of anther. ಒಂದು ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೊರೆಂಜಿಯಮ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, several thousands of the microspores are the pollen grains ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈಚ್ microspore or the pollen grains acts as a male gametophyte. See here. So we can study the structure of pollen grains. Pollen grains are the male gametophyte. Pollen grains generally which is measures about 25 to 50 mm in diameter. It has two walls. One is the axine, another one is the intine. See here, this is the pollen grains which is having the one is the two walls. One is the axine, outer layer axine, another one is the intine. This axine which is made up of sporopollenin. Sporopollenin means which is the most resistant organic substances which is very withstand to the alkali or any enzymes as well as any acids. ಸೊ ಇದು ಫುಲ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಎಂಜೈಮ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ಇದನ್ನು ಭಾಳ ವರ್ಷದವರೆಗೂ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಫಾಸಿಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಇನ್ನರ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಇಂಟೈನ್. ಇಂಟೈನ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲೋಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಪೆಕ್ಟಿನ್. ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲೋಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪೆಕ್ಟಿನಿಂದ ಮೇಡಪ್ ಆಗೈತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ see here in this diagram which is having the aperture. See these aperture, three are the aperture. These aperture is known as the germ pore. Germ pore means where the in this region there is no sporopollenin. Sporopollenin ಏನು ಇರಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಆ ರೀಸನ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅಪರ್ಚರ್, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಜರ್ಮ್ ಪೋರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಜರ್ಮ್ ಪೋರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪೋಲೆನ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್. ಇದು ಜರ್ಮ್ ಪೋರ್ನಿಂದನೇ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪೋಲೆನ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಸು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ which is forms it will be having two cells. One is the vegetative cell and another one is the generative cell. See, vegetative cell which is the larger in size, generative cell is the smaller in size comparatively. Then this vegetative cell which is having the dense cytoplasm and the irregular shaped nucleus, then and also which is having the abundant reserve food material. See here, it is the generative cell which is having the spindle shaped nucleus and also which is having the small amount of the cytoplasm. So it will be floats on this cytoplasm of this vegetative cell. Then this generative cells which is having the two male gametophyte. Then based on this germ pore we can call this, if it is pollen grains which is having the only one germ pore, then it is known as the monocolpate. 2 dicolpate, 3 tricolpate, or more than 3 polycolpate. It will be observed in the many species which is depends on the species. Then this male gamete, see here, these the generative cells which is divides mitotically to produce 2 haploid male gametes before pollen grains are shed. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ದಿಸ್ ಜನರೇಟಿವ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 2 ಮೇಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಶೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್. 2 ಮೇಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಸೊ ಅದು 2 ಮೇಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಂತರ 3 ಸೆಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ದ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಏನು ಯೂಸಸ್, ಏನು ಡಿಸ್ಯೂಸಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ advantages and the disadvantages. Many pollen grains of the many species causes the allergies. Almost ಏನು parthenium which causes the allergies as well as bronchial afflictions, ಅಂದರೆ respiratory disorders ಅನ್ನು ಇದು ಕಾಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Like asthma, bronchitis which is the example for the respiratory diseases, as well as which is this pollen grains very rich in nutrients. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಫುಡ್ ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಏರ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಫುಡ್ ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ pollen consumption has been claimed to increase the preference of performance of athletics and as well as race horses. Next, it may be known that Parthenium are the carrot grasses that come into India as a contaminant with imported wheat grains. It has become ubiquitous in the occurrence as and causes the pollen allergy. pollen allergy ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕಾಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾರ್ಥೇನಿಯಮ್ಮು ನಮ್ದು ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಪೋರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಇಂಪೋರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ, ಯಾವುದು ಕಂಟ್ಯಾಮಿನೇಟೆಡ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೀಟ್ ಕಂಟ್ಯಾಮಿನೇಟೆಡ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಸಸ್ ದಿ allergy. So next, pollen grains can be preserved in so many years in a liquid nitrogen at minus 190 degree Celsius. Here in this we can store the pollen grains, can be used as a pollen banks in crop breeding programs and ಒಳಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಮೋರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್.